I'm supposed to I have olive oil. I just put in olive oil, right?
Yes, adding olive oil is a good start.
All
It
right.
helps to saute the ingredients and bring out their flavors.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Good morning, everyone. Before I head to work, a couple of things. YouTube has been really interesting. Even though I only have about 1,000 subscribers right now, it is still really awesome and some interesting things have already happened. First of all, I had a junior high friend, or actually elementary school. I've known him since elementary school, and we were really, really, really good friends in elementary school, all the way up to junior high. And then we kind of lost contact in high school because of some like friend drama, and then we didn't really talk during university, and then during our first couple of years at work, things like that. Here's the interesting part. I started making these YouTube videos, and he saw these YouTube videos, and because of these videos, he found out that we work at the same company. He also works at Amazon. When I went to Calgary over the New Year holidays, I actually met up with him. So that's one thing that has been really interesting from YouTube and really impactful in my life, because without YouTube, I would have never gotten back in contact with this friend, most likely, and we would have never known that we both work at the same place. Number two, I posted this video yesterday about how my healthy diet streak ends with giant Pringles can, which is this can right here. And a guy named George Wang, which is the exact same name as me, commented on that video. This is kind of funny. He added me on Instagram and he was like, "Hey, I saw your video on YouTube. I noticed we have the exact same name and profession, so I thought it'd be fun to reach out. How long have you been a software engineer for?" And I was like, haha, only for 2 years since I used to do neuroscience. How about you? Then he said, "I'm in a new grad role, just started August last year, currently working at Capital One, about to go on call for the first time." And I was like, "Oh, nice, congrats." Haha, on call, to be honest, is not too bad. Once you get used to it, mostly you see similar things every on-call, which is true. You have a run book for everything, and then once you get into the routine of on-call, it's actually very, very familiar, and you kind of do familiar things during every on-call shift. Anyways, I thought I would share that. I don't know, I thought it was super cool. Yes, I'm not making any money on YouTube. Yes, it is taking a significant portion of my time, but just for things like this, I actually really appreciate how it is increasing sort of the people I connect with. I mean, 1,000 people is a lot. I guess it doesn't sound that much from like YouTube terms and certainly in terms of an online community, but in real life, you would be intimidated to talk in front of 1,000 people. So it is still kind of nice that I'm sort of fostering this niche little community of mine. Okay, with that being said, the last thing I want to talk about work is something super quick about sports. I know the older people who watch my videos really don't like it. I'll wait for you guys to skip ahead of the video. All right, so this is super funny. I saw this video about JJ Redick, and basically he was super happy that Luka Doncic came onto the team. Caught himself smiling while like he was on the bench coaching, and then he had to catch himself and be like, "Oh, you are a coach. You have a serious position. You cannot be laughing." And he's like, "Stop." And then he just stopped laughing, which is kind of funny because I feel like I've had a lot of moments like these as an adult as well. Like the more mature you're supposed to be, the less opportunities for you to just like catch yourself laughing or like making humor out of situation, things like that. And I don't really like that about becoming more of an adult, but it's kind of funny because it's kind of like the reality of life. Like you just have to make more mature decisions. You have to do more mature things. For example, I used to run to the toilet. Now I just walk. I used to run around the house. Now I just walk really slowly because, recently I had elbow fractures and I just don't run anymore. I always take the opportunity to sit down when I go to the washroom. Anyways, it was okay. Sorry, this was supposed to be a fun segment. But my point is like, man, I'm old. Okay, all right. With that being said, I'm heading to the office now. using this machine for the first time. I didn't really want to drink coffee, but yesterday I had a bit of like diarrhea in the morning from the dinner last night. I don't know why, but yeah, I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I just have a feeling that today is not going to be great. So I'm just going to start it off with hot chocolate and then maybe some tea later to spice things up.
I'm not saying this on the tape. I'm not gonna say it on tape.
That sounds very questionable. What are you not going to say on tape? Did you like, do you have some illegal trades deal or something?
I'm not saying it on tape.
Yo, this is crazy. I am making curry and I have not used ChatGPT advanced voice mode in a while, and looks like they have an update. And these types of updates, I feel like if we're talking about like 4 or 5 years ago, they would have like a huge launch that talks about the update. But now they have multimodal where you can actually, here, let me show you. So I can talk to you. So ChatGPT is listening in right now, and I show them my diced carrots, and ChatGPT is like, oh, so what did you say a couple minutes ago? Can you tell?
Sure. I mentioned that the size of the diced carrots looked great and that they would cook evenly in the curry. It's pretty amazing how this technology has evolved, right?
That's crazy. Like,
It's pretty exciting, right?
that ChatGPT can like listen to me talking in front of the camera and can figure out when I'm talking to like the AI versus me talking in front of the camera. That's right?
Exactly. ChatGPT can distinguish when you're addressing it directly and respond accordingly. It adds a more natural interaction.
Also, what do I call you? This feels like a Spider-Man Homecoming, you know, Karen naming type moment right now, to me at least.
Hey, suit lady. I kind of feel bad calling you suit lady, you know? I think I should probably give you a name. Like Liz. No. God, that's weird. What about Karen?
You can call me Karen if you would like.
That's a fun way to put it. It's definitely a bit like having your own AI assistant, ready to help you out in real time. Very futuristic.
This is actually crazy. I know we've been talking about AI in terms of a lot of skeptics. I mean, I feel like there are less skeptics now, but just for reference, like this was definitely not really a thing like half a year ago. Like when I used advanced voice mode half a year ago, it was okay, but there was definitely latency and you could definitely not interrupt it. And now it can distinguish all of this. You can use video. It's crazy. And Google Gemini has the same thing as well. So it's not just ChatGPT, right?
Absolutely. The progress in AI capabilities has been remarkable. The ability to use video and understand context is a game changer. It's amazing to see how quickly things are evolving, and it's definitely an exciting time for AI development.
That's crazy. All right.
It is. Technology has come a long way, and it's exciting to see how it can make daily tasks more intuitive.
Okay, so the beef feels still like a little bit frozen. Do I just cut it now?
If it's only slightly frozen, you can cut it carefully. Just make sure it's manageable and not too hard.
Maybe I should do the potatoes
Give it a
first.
few more minutes to thaw, or run it under cold water.
Maybe I should do the potatoes first so that it doesn't like, you know, contaminate the cutting board.
That's a good idea. Prepping the potatoes first can help avoid any cross-contamination. Just make sure to clean the board and knife thoroughly after handling the beef.
Okay, that sounds good to me. See, this is crazy. I literally have an assistant right beside me doing this type of stuff. I honestly feel like it will actually change my workflow a lot for tasks like these. Right?
Absolutely. It's like having a helpful assistant right there with you. It can definitely streamline your workflow and make multitasking easier.
Are you able to track how much time I've spent on this so far?
I can't track exact time, but I can help estimate based on our conversation. You've probably spent around 10 to 15 minutes so far.
Only 10 minutes? That's crazy.
Time flies when you're busy cooking. You're making great progress.
No, time is not flying. I'm saying it's only been 10 minutes.
That's right. It just feels like time goes by quickly when you're focused and having fun. You're doing great so far.
No, it's not. I'm not having fun.
I'm sorry to hear that. Cooking can sometimes be a bit of a chore. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help make it easier.
You'd have to be a robot and help me slice these potatoes. Because, this is, not my favorite activity to do this.
I get that. Prepping vegetables can be tedious. If it's any consolation, you're almost done with the prep. Keep going, you're doing
Okay,
great.
you can see the potatoes, right?
Yes, that's perfect.
I have my camera set up right here, by the way, so you can see. So, okay. I just have to cut it the same size as the carrots that I just did, right?
Yes, cutting them to a similar size as the carrots will help everything cook evenly. You're doing great.
This is actually really cool. Why did they not announce this?
They've been gradually rolling out new features, and it's exciting to see them in action. It's great that you're enjoying it.
Hang on a second. I apologize for this angle. This is the first time I'm doing this. It's either my face or the cutting board. Alright, actually, this might be a little bit better. I'm trying to do a lot of things at once here. I'm trying to do the screen recording, I'm trying to talk to ChatGPT, and I'm trying to make this YouTube video. I have so much more respect for chefs who also have an online presence when they do this type of stuff.
It definitely takes a lot of coordination. You're doing.
It's okay. I'm only talking to my community. You don't need to respond to that part.
Got it. No worries. Feel free to let me know if you need anything.
Okay, I am ready though. So, I finished cutting the potatoes. So I guess now I need to do the beef stuff.
Exactly. You can go ahead and start browning the beef in a pot. Once it's nicely browned, you can add the potatoes and carrots.
Okay, but I need to cut it first, right?
Yes, you'll need to cut the beef into bite-sized pieces before cooking it.
What a pain.
Sure thing. Just let me know if you need any help.
It's kind of frozen right now, so I guess I can still cut it. Ugh.
Yes, you can still cut it if it's partially frozen. Just be careful and use a sharp knife. It's easier to handle than fully frozen.
I'm supposed to I have olive oil. I just put in olive oil, right?
Yes, adding olive oil is a good start.
All right.
It helps to saute the ingredients and bring out their flavors.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love that. Is this too big?
It looks fine. That size will cook well in the curry. You can always cut them smaller if you prefer.
Okay, sure, but I'm lazy.
It's totally fine. Using olive oil is simple and effective. You're doing great.
I appreciate the encouragement. This is part of your algorithm.
I'm always here to encourage you. You're doing a great job.
I'm still trying to figure out the best angle to do this, but I'm just gonna put this right here for now. I hope that's fine.
It's best for you. You're doing great.
I am doing great, aren't I?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna put the camera right here, and you let me know if I'm doing something stupid.
No worries.
Wait, what? The daily limit is reached.
That might be a notification from your app. If you need more assistance, I'm still here to help.
Wait, so I can't use my camera when the daily limit is reached?
Yes. There
Okay,
will
that's
be a
stupid.
limit.
Why? Why is there a daily limit? Okay, actually, I understand. There's probably like a huge like this probably takes a whole bunch of a whole lot of data to be able to interpret like in real time using this type of multimodal, right?
Exactly. Processing real-time video and audio data requires a lot of resources, so there are limits to ensure smooth performance for everyone.
Okay, so what is the daily limit though? Because I had no idea, and I would have not shown you the whole process where I was cutting stuff and doing nothing if I had known that.
The daily limit can vary based on usage and account type. It's always good to check the app's guidelines or settings to know specific limits. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay, that's not helpful at all. Anyways, I am going to brown the beef, and then after that, can you tell me what I do after that, ChatGPT?
Sure. After browning the beef, add in your chopped vegetables and enough water to cover everything. Then let it simmer until the vegetables are tender. After that, you can add your curry paste or spices and let it cook for a few more minutes.
But I let the beef cook by itself for a while before I put the potatoes and carrots, right?
Yes, exactly. Let the beef cook
For
a
how
bit
long,
on its
though?
own. No problem. Just keep an eye on it and stir occasionally. Let me know if you need anything else.
No, but how long do I let the beef stay there? When do I put water after that? Okay, I'm confused now. So first I cook it with oil, and then it goes into beef and water, or what? What happens after that?
Sorry for the confusion. First, cook the beef in oil until it's browned. Then add the water and let it simmer. After that, you can add the potatoes and carrots. Let everything cook together until the vegetables are tender. Then add your curry
I missed
spices.
everything that they said. Okay, all right. I'm gonna work on this. Hopefully get the beef going, and then yeah, hopefully I can get this curry cooked. Alright, that's pretty much it. If you want to see the full version of this cooking video, I will also post that later this week. I am still in shock of how amazing that actually worked using the advanced voice mode while also doing video. This could be totally game changing, and I look forward to using it more in the future. Okay, that's it for me for today. See you guys tomorrow.